The Magic Desert. Please subscribe to my channel. After Elias discovered the secret desert, news slowly spread. At first, only a few people believed him. Some thought the heat had confused his mind. Others said the desert was known for tricks and illusions. Still, a small group followed him back to the place where the valley had appeared. But when they arrived, there was nothing. No green wall, no dark stone path, no glowing plants. Only endless sand stretching under the burning sun. Within days, the story began to fade. Months passed, then years. The secret desert became a legend people told at night around small fires. Children grew up hearing about the lost valley that had vanished like smoke in the wind. For 20 long years, the desert remained empty. Elias grew older. His hair turned gray, but he never stopped believing. He often returned to the same spot, standing quietly, watching the horizon. Many laughed at him. Some pitied him, but he felt, deep inside, that the valley was not gone forever. Then, exactly 2 decades after it disappeared, something changed. It began with the wind. The air grew still in a strange way, as if the desert itself was holding its breath. Travelers crossing the dunes noticed the heat waves bending the light more sharply than usual. The sand shimmered, not like a normal mirage, but with color. Soft green, hints of gold, a touch of deep violet. Word spread quickly. The emerald wall formed again, rising from the desert like a curtain being lifted. This time, it was clearer, brighter, stronger than before. People gathered at a safe distance, watching in fear and awe. Slowly, the wall parted. The stone path appeared again, smooth and dark as before. The valley returned lush trees, glowing plants, ancient ruins. But something new stood at the center. In the middle of the valley, where the ruins formed a circle, grew a single flower. It was unlike any flower known to man. Its stem shimmered like silver. Its petals changed colors as the sunlight touched them. Blue at dawn, gold at noon, crimson at sunset. At night, it glowed softly, lighting the valley with a gentle, magical light. The air around it felt warm and alive, almost like it was breathing. People were terrified. Some said it was a trap. Some said it was a curse. Others believed the end of the world was near. No one dared step inside at first. Scholars, historians, and wise elders began searching through ancient libraries. Dust-covered books were opened. Forgotten scrolls were translated. In a hidden chamber beneath an old temple far from the desert, a group of researchers found something remarkable. An ancient manuscript written by a sorcerer who had lived centuries ago. The writing described a hidden green heart in a sea of sand. It spoke of a valley that would disappear for 20 years, only to return stronger. It mentioned a flower of awakening that would bloom in its center when the time was right. The sorcerer had written, "When fear gives way to understanding, the desert shall open again. The flower will rise, not to destroy, but to reveal. Those who seek with pure hearts shall find wonder. The dates in the manuscript matched perfectly. The valley's first appearance, its disappearance, its return. Fear slowly turned into amazement. If the sorcerer had predicted this long ago, then perhaps the valley was not a curse, but a gift. Brave travelers were the first to enter. They walked carefully along the stone path, expecting danger. But instead of harm, they felt peace. The air inside the valley felt fresh and cool. The glowing plants seemed to pulse gently, like they were welcoming visitors. When people approached the magical flower, they noticed something even more surprising. The closer someone came with calm and kindness in their heart, the brighter the flower glowed. But if someone approached with greed or anger, the petals dimmed and the wind inside the valley grew restless. News spread across kingdoms and cities. Caravans began crossing the desert regularly. Merchants, scholars, artists, and dreamers all made the journey. Some came searching for answers. Some came hoping for inspiration. Some simply wanted to witness something miraculous. The once empty desert became a path of wonder. Elias, now an old man, stood once more before the valley. Tears filled his eyes, not from sadness, but from fulfillment. What he had seen years ago was real. The world had simply not been ready for it yet. The secret desert was no longer just a hidden place. It had become a symbol of patience, mystery, and the truth that some wonders appear only when the time is right. And in the center of it all, the magical flower continued to glow, quietly reminding everyone that even the harshest deserts can hide miracles.